Supplies for Russian soldiers are so low, they have little time for food, ammunition and fuel left. The occupiers were unable to organize a pipeline to meet the needs of the grouping of troops. In this case, Russians complain of poor supplies, out-of-pocket expenses and deadly delivery missions. Intercepted call released by Ukraine's military intelligence confirms this. In the recording, a Russian serviceman described the lack of basic provisions. Gas canisters are not issued. Fuck! What we get in canned meat, grains and cigarettes, and that's it, nothing else. The rest we have to buy with our own money or people send it from home, one could be heard saying. The soldier added that troops often rely on improvised crowdfunding to cover small needs. Yes, there's some minimal thing. People chip in money. Buy the same lighters. Fuck, because nothing else is given out, he said. 2 of our guys are already dead. One was wounded while bringing this food from point X to our positions, he said in Russian. HUR did not specify the time and place of the call, and Kyiv Post cannot independently verify its authenticity. That said, captured Chinese soldiers fighting alongside Moscow's troops voiced similar complaints about lacking supplies and having to pay out of pocket for basic necessities. Earlier last year, Kyiv Post also interviewed Maria, a professional eavesdropper with HUR, who said the insane things heard in intercepted calls are in fact real, despite their often outrageous nature. They all are real, even though they might seem insane. Sometimes I can't believe the words I'm hearing myself, but we have what we have, she said. The official said that the Ukrainian Air Force aircraft dealt devastating blows to clusters of enemy equipment and manpower, conducted air battles and intercepted air targets. But Russian forces elsewhere in Ukraine have endured yet another day of limited progress, with most forces largely stalled in place. Facing unanticipated backlash on Ukrainian soil, the Russian troops are increasingly concentrating their air power and artillery on Ukraine's cities.
Russian MiG-31 fighter jets violated Estonia's airspace on Friday, September 19. They remained there for 12 minutes. Sources reported that 3 Russian MiG-31 jets, which can carry hypersonic Kinzhal missiles, were heading toward Tallinn. Italian F-35s were scrambled to intercept them. The Estonian Ministry of Foreign Affairs confirmed that Russian MiG-31 jets were in Estonian airspace for about 12 minutes. According to the ministry, the violation occurred over the Gulf of Finland. Against this backdrop, the ministry summoned the Russian charge d'affaires in Estonia to deliver a formal protest note. This year, Russia has violated Estonia's airspace 4 times, which is unacceptable in itself, but today's violation, when 3 fighter jets intruded into our airspace, is unprecedentedly aggressive, said Estonian Foreign Minister Margus Tsahkna. He added that the increasingly frequent border violations and Russia's aggressiveness must be met with a rapid strengthening of political and economic pressure. The violation of Estonian airspace by Russian MiG-31 fighter jets is an example of reckless behavior and an extremely dangerous provocation, said EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas and NATO spokesperson Alison Hart. This violation of Estonia's airspace by Russian military aircraft is an extremely dangerous provocation, Kallas emphasized. She recalled that this was already the 3rd such violation of the airspace of European Union countries in recent days. Such provocations further escalate tensions in the region. Kallas added that the EU is fully in solidarity with Estonia. In particular, she is in contact with the Estonian government. We will continue to support our member states in strengthening their defenses with European resources. Putin is testing the West's resolve. We must not show weakness, she noted. For her part, NATO spokesperson Alison Hart stated that the alliance immediately responded to the incursion into Estonian airspace and intercepted the Russian MiG-31 KS. This is yet another example of reckless Russian behavior and NATO's ability to respond, Hart added. The incursion of Russian aircraft into Estonian airspace could cause problems, US President Donald Trump said, according to an Oval Office briefing. "I don't love when that happens. Could be big trouble, but I'll let you know later. They're going to brief me in about an hour," Trump said. On September 19, the Russian regime staged another provocation against a NATO country. 2 Russian aircraft flew over the Petrobaltic oil and gas platform in Poland's territorial waters, according to a post from the Polish border guard. It was reported that 2 Russian military fighter jets made a dangerous low flyover of the Petrobaltic oil and gas platform. The Polish border guard did not specify the exact type of aircraft. Polish security services continuously monitor the situation at critical maritime infrastructure, including areas outside Poland's territorial waters, the statement said. Troops from various countries gathered for a ceremony on Friday in an army unit in Bucharest as NATO's Southeast Command Center marked 10 years in Romania. According to Associated Press, the division was created in a crisis situation in 2014 when Russia illegally annexed Crimea. In 2014, during the Wales NATO summit, the Readiness Action Plan was decided, which led to the formation of the 1st NATO Division HQ in Romania. The Russian aggression against Ukraine started in February 2014. Crimea was annexed by Russia in March same year. Lieutenant Gen. Jeremy Bennett, deputy commander of the Allied Land Command headquartered in Izmir, said an upcoming military exercise would send a clear signal. "The southeastern flank is not fragile. It is a fortress.